very simple. I want to give a shout out to Paul Pogba as well, because Paul Pogba for me is one of the most criminally underrated players in the world that there's been. Because as a midfielder, the guy has everything that a footballer that a midfielder has. He's skillful, he's strong in the tackle, he's good in the air, he's technical off both feet, he can pass, he can score, he can assist. There isn't a weakness to his game. And again, he doesn't make my top five, which shows you how high the list is. And but I wanted to give a shout out to Pogba anyway. So for me, in fifth, sorry, in fifth place for me, I'm putting Neymar. I think again, just like Pogba, Neymar is a generational player, one of the best players to obviously play the game. And I think again in this era of football now, Neymar is not someone that we define with goals, but Neymar is just someone that he will always get goals because the quality of the players is just there. And again, for me, the closest player to Ronaldinho is Neymar, but Neymar just has more goals than what Ronaldinho did. I've got him in fifth, and again, Neymar would have won multiple Ballon d'Ors had it not been for the Messi and Ronaldo duo of dominating. Neymar for sure would have won a Ballon d'Or, and he's definitely number five for me. In fourth place, again, an easy decision, not in the order, but someone that makes my top five is Zizou, Zinedine Zidane. Again, a graceful player. Someone of his stature, of his height, shouldn't be that graceful on the ball. It's impossible. And that's why I like someone like Pogba, because players of that height are not usually graceful on the ball like Zidane and Pogba. But yeah, Zidane, obviously Real Madrid legend, French legend. He's won it all: World Cups, Euros, Champions League, leagues, Ballon d'Ors. You know what I mean? Obviously, he speaks for himself, and obviously he's a successful manager as well. And hopefully he gets back into the game. For me, he makes number four for me. And in my top three, again, hard for me, but in third place, I've gone R9. For me, the best striker there's ever been. No one comes close to him. And the only player that is reminiscent of R9, and it's someone that modeled his game on him, and that was Karim Benzema. But R9 for me, could do everything. He made his debut when he was 15 or 16 for PSV, and obviously if it wasn't for his knee injuries, he would have won more Ballon d'Ors in my opinion. I think the only surprising thing about R9 is that R9 never actually won a Champions League, which is incredible, really, because of the quality of the guy. But yeah, for me, I've got him in third. Yeah, not much to be said about R9, best striker that has ever been in the game. In second place for me, so 1 and 2 for me was hard, because for me, this guy can easily be number one. But I've put him number 2. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure why I put him number 2, because I feel like I should put him number 1. But Ronaldinho, number 2. So for me, when you start seeing the inverted, the right footer on the left footer on the right now, Ronaldinho started that off when he was at Barca. Obviously, I know people might say, there might have been other players, but Ronaldinho, for me, the guy was just a magician on the ball. Some of the things he done in game, like these are the kind of things you see in training. And that guy was that good. He can just do it in the game and make it look easy. Again, someone that didn't score a hell of a lot of goals, but his quality was just there for everyone to see. He had everything to his game. He was skillful, he was strong, great shot, great technique, great passing off both feet. There wasn't a weakness again to Ronaldinho's game. And again for Barcelona when he was at PSG. He was making a bit of noise at PSG, but Barcelona, obviously, as we know, is where it took off. And that front three that when he come in, so I remember the front three was Ludovic Giuly on the right, Ronaldinho, and I think it was Samuel Eto'o. And then it eventually became Messi, Eto'o, Ronaldinho. Devastating front three. And again, Ronaldinho, just like Zidane, has won it all. Champions League, World Cup, Copa America, League, Ballon d'Or. So, yeah, not much to say about Ronaldinho, man. Just for me, one of the greatest players to play the game. Could easily be number one. But number one, as you guys probably know, is Messi for me. I think in an era where, someone of his stature shouldn't really be doing the things he does, there's been obviously a massive debate about who's better, Messi or Ronaldo. For me, it's not even close. Ronaldo has kept relevant with Messi because of numbers. But in terms of and like, don't get me wrong, Ronaldo deserves all the credit for the work he's put in. But from a technical standpoint, he's nowhere near Messi. And Messi, for me, can match him on anything. Obviously, you'll probably say, yeah, which is obvious that Ronaldo's better in the air. But from a technical standpoint, even if you look at goals and assists, Messi has it, And again, just like Ronaldinho and Zidane, Messi has to back it up. Copa America winner, obviously a most recent World Cup winner, Champions League, leagues, multiple Ballon d'Ors. Looks like he's going to win the Super Ballon d'Or as well, which is, I think it's awarded every 20 years, I think he might be, or something like that. And he'll win that as well. And for me, he's my undisputed number one. No argument, really. So, yeah, Neymar in fifth, Zidane in fourth, R9 in third, Ronaldinho in second, and Messi in first. Len's gone.